Beaver.
Please remember to always stay out of my way.
Hey, let's go look at that room that has all the swords and suits of armor inside.
You go ahead, Peter. I think I'll go back downstairs and look through some books. How about you, Lucy?
That room over there seems very interesting.
Nothing in that room. You don't walk in a big wardrobe.
But it's the largest wardrobe I've ever seen. I want to take a closer look at it.
Come on, Ed.
I'd rather explore outside.
But it's raining. Let's go to the sword room.
All right, but only till we can go outside. Don't get lost. It's almost time for dinner. Oh, Susan, stop talking like one. Well, somebody has to be in charge since Mother and Father aren't here. Lucy, come downstairs to the library with me. It'll be a lot more fun than an old room with nothing but a wardrobe in it. Lucy? I thought she went in there. I guess she changed her mind. Well, I think our stay here is going to be quite an adventure. Quite an adventure indeed.
It's not just that. It's this blasted cold weather. I've never seemed to get used to it.
But it's always cold weather in Narnia, Mr. Beaver. There's nothing to be done about it.
Maybe there is something to be done about it.
And what's that, Miss Centaur?
We can hope and pray that our king will soon return.
We keep hoping and praying, but our king has not been sighted in years. Not in my time, or even in my father's time.
So we must all have more faith.
I think Miss Centaur's right.
I think so too.
I think we should break up this meeting in a hurry.
Why is that, Mr. Beaver?
Shh! Listen!
Come on, you know our song.
It sounds like Fenris Salt.
Not that scoundrel.
I'm terribly sorry, sir.
And Tumnus de Fawn. Poor Tumnus, how did he ever get himself mixed up in that bad business? Whatever the reason, reason, he is a mess, and we will be too if we're seen by that rascal Fenner's up.
Mr. Beaver is right. Goodbye, everybody. Goodbye. And don't forget to pray diligently for the return of the king.
Who was just here? What was that flurry of activity? Probably the enemy. But they scattered swiftly on the arrival of Fenrisol, captain of the secret police. Now, why were you late coming to your post, man? But I really think I knew that. But now the guy who needs to go comes waiting for. One little Sunday, the church ought to trap him when he does. In fact, a child of Adam and Eve may come along even today. There's a smell of human in him. And remember, if he comes and you let him escape, you know what the thing will do. At the very least. Now I must go check on the other side. Maintain your post, Nay.
Yes, sir, whatever you say, sir. Oh, how did I ever get myself in this mess? My father was so... Oh, well, if I'm lucky, maybe a demon will never come this way. But if one does, I can take him to the queen and she'll reward me. That would be wrong. Oh, I'm her blessed. And I don't know it, except what I usually do when I'm blessed. Play my pipe.
Who are you?
My name is Lucy.
Lucy? Are you a daughter of Eve?
A what?
A daughter of Eve, a human.
Of course I'm human.
Good. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Tumnus. I'm a fawn.
I'm very pleased to meet you, Mr. Tumnus.
May I ask, O Lucy, daughter of Eve, how you have come into Narnia?
Narnia? What's that?
It's this. All the land that lies in between the lamppost and the great castle of Cair Paravel on the eastern sea is Narnia. How did you get here?
It's very hard to explain. You see, I was exploring with my sister and 2 brothers.
Oh, there are 4 of you. Will the others be coming as well?
I don't know. I'm not even sure how I got here. We were visiting this house in the country, and I climbed into a large wardrobe in a spare room.
Wardrobe? Spare?
Spare room. Yes, then I realized there was no back to the wardrobe, and suddenly I was here in,
Narnia. You'll be so glad that you came. And I hope that the others will be coming as well so that I can show you all of our beautiful country and introduce you to our lovely witch, a queen.
Everything seems so magical.
Oh, it is, and you can be anywhere in Narnia you wish, as quick as a wink. For instance, you can take a trip to the distant castle of Cair Paravel, or the home of the mighty witch, a queen. Or you may wish to picnic at the Great Stone Table, or visit the home of 2 of our forest friends, Mr. and Mrs. Beaver, for example, or even my humble abode. Tumnus Towers, I call it. I like fancy names for simple things.
It's a fascinating place.
Perfect for the imagination.
There's only one small problem here, as I see it.
Yes?
It's so cold. It was summer just a few minutes ago. Well, where I came from, I mean.
In the land of spare
Yes.
Well, to be truthful, it is always winter in Narnia, but you'll get used to it, I hope. Meanwhile, why don't we repair to Tumnus Towers for a spot of tea to warm us up?
Very well. I can see no harm in it.
Not at all. I have good tea. Here you are.
Thank you. It's delicious. I'm so glad I met you, Mr. Tumnus. You're a very nice fawn. And your music is lovely.
No! a witch. I'll take you back to the lamppost. From there you can find your way back to the wardrobe and the land of fair Eve.
Thank you, Mr. Thomas. Of course, and I hope you don't get into any dreadful trouble on my account.
Hello, darling. Oh, may I keep your handkerchief as a reminder of our pleasant visit?
Certainly.
I hope none of your spies saw me. I feel ever so much better about everything. Starting now, what I want to turn over to the new leaf. I'm going to be a much better. Aha! Oh
Thomas, your treachery has been detected. You had a human in your very grasp and you let her go. Well, the queen will deal with you, Thomas the traitor.
Dad.
I order this house to be destroyed. You won't let me anymore, betrayer of the queen. This document will serve notice to any other traitors who have the same notion as you. Come, Thomas. Soon your name will be written in stone. Your very own. Ha!
Lucy, you're crazy. It's just a big old wardrobe like any other big old wardrobe. Lots of clothes inside.
Now we're in Narnia. Well, you didn't believe me. I wanted to tell Peter and Susan as well, but you were the first one I found, and I wanted to get back here as soon as possible.
I thought you were teasing, but I guess you were right after all.
Now, the first thing we must do is see if Mr. Tumnus the Fawn is safe. I hope the White Witch didn't get him.
Witch? There's a witch here in Narnia?
An evil witch who has magic and makes it always winter but never Christmas. Now, where on earth, in Narnia, is Mr. Tumnus's home? I thought it was right over here. Come in, then. We'll have to go look for him.
I'll stay right here, thank you. I have no desire to go traipsing off after some silly fawn. I'll be here at the lamppost, if I stay. I'm not sure I like it here.
Oh, all right. But please don't leave without me. I'll be right back after I make sure Mr. Tumnus is okay.
Narnia, eh? I didn't believe Lucy, but she was right. It's a fascinating place, I'll admit. But all this business about witches and fawns and...
You there!
Who, me?
Yes, you kneel in presence of the mighty ruler of Narnia.
But I am kneeling.
Lower! That's more like it. What, pray, are you?
My name is Edmund.
Is that how you address a queen?
I'm sorry, Your Majesty. I thought you were a witch.
A witch? Ha ha ha! I am a queen. The queen of Narnia. Now I repeat, what are you?
I'm a boy, Your Majesty.
A boy? A boy? Did you hear that, dwarf? A boy.
He must be a son of Adam.
He looks more like an idiot. Tell me, boy, how did you enter my dominion?
Through a wardrobe, Your Majesty. I'm not exactly sure how it happened, but in an instant, I was here.
A wardrobe? A passageway from the other world? The world of men? This could ruin everything. It could even be the beginning of the dreaded prophecy. Unless... My poor child, how cold you look. Dwarf, bring him something warm to drink.
Thank you, Your Majesty.
Tell me, Edmund, my dear, son of Adam, are there any more of you humans, in these parts?
Yes, I have a sister, Lucy, who's looking for a fawn.
Ah, she must be the daughter of Eve who escaped from that fool, Tumnus. Well, let's see. You and Lucy, you said. That's only 2 humans. The prophecy said there would be 4. So there's nothing to worry about. Unless you don't have any other brothers or sisters, do you?
Yes, Peter and Susan.
What? Where are they?
Still in the house where we're visiting on the other side of the wardrobe.
Edmund, Lucy, 2 daughters of Eve. That's 4, just as the prophecy had stated. This is horrible.
What's wrong, Your Majesty?
Oh, nothing at all. I just mean that it's horrible that your dear brothers and sisters aren't here with us now. I would take you all to my castle. I would make them the dukes and duchesses of this land. But to you, dear Edmund, since you are special and I found you first, I would make Prince of Narnia.
Really?
And someday you would be king.
King, you mean it?
Ah, here's a delightful drink. Sweet and creamy and delicious.
It's wonderful.
And you must have a little something to eat as well. What is your favorite candy?
Oh, that's easy. Turkish delight.
Then Turkish delight it shall be. Enjoy, my little prince.
It's the best Turkish delight I've ever tasted. May I have more?
Of course. Back at my castle, I have rooms filled with Turkish delight.
Let's go there now.
First, you must fetch the others.
I can bring them another time.
Now, my dear, bring them to my castle. It's between those 2 hills. You can't miss it. You'll smell the Turkish delight all the way. Ha ha ha. Come, dwarf. You must prepare for our esteemed guests. Oh, Eddie, my precious. Don't tell the others about me just yet. I want you to be surprised when they see. Let's keep this visit our little
Turkish delight. Rooms filled with it. Yes, I will bring Peter and Susan and Lucy to the queen. I'm glad she told me she was queen. I thought she was a witch.
Edmund, this is terrible. I can't find Mr. Tumnus anywhere.
Perhaps we should go get Peter and Susan to help us find him.
You really want to? I didn't think you liked it here.
Perhaps the place does deserve a second look after all.
Good, we'll go get Peter and Susan.
First, we'll get some coats out of the wardrobe. It's cold here.
As I told you, it's all the witch's fault.
Go on, Lucy. There's no such thing as a witch here on Earth.
We've broken down just halfway.
Yes, this other business is much more important. Look, there's the unicorn. We'll tell her.
Mrs. Unicorn, over here if you will. Oh, good. It's you. I was afraid that it was that awful Fenrisol. He lost some time ago.
Dragging the unfortunate Mr. Tumnus with him.
How do you know? They passed right by us.
We hid behind the dam. Fenris Ulf didn't see us, but Mr. Tumnus did, and he dropped this so we could find it.
What is it?
We're not sure, but we believe it belongs to a human. It has the smell of a daughter of Eve.
You think that a human has been here? Yes, and that Tom just let her go. That's why he's in such trouble with Fenrisol. But where's this human now? If there ever was one.
Who knows?
If she's smart, she left Narnia the minute she had the chance, never to return. Or to return with others. Others? You mean humans?
Perhaps. Remember the prophecy?
2 sons of Adam and 2 daughters of Eve. Is it possible? Who knows? We'll just have to wait and see.
Listen, I just heard the most wonderful news. They say that he has arrived in these parts.
Our king?
Yes, and that he is on the move. They say he will likely appear at the stone table any time now.
This is wonderful news.
Miss Centaur, we're expecting the arrival of children. Human children. If they reach him, the prophecy will be fulfilled.
Oh, but what if the rich gets thrown first?
Then we must protect the children from the moment they arrive to the moment they reach the stone table.
And keep them hidden from the witch. Exactly.
But which of us can help them? They might be afraid of me.
They might not trust me. Unicorns are only make-believe in their world.
Mr. and Mrs. Beaver, will you help them? Protect them from danger?
But, it's this way, come on. I still don't believe you. It's here somewhere. Look for the lamppost.
Will you please take care of them?
But, of course, I
go immediately.
But, what if the children are afraid of me too? Or don't trust me? I better hide until I can get my wits together. Just a little further. That's it.
Are you sure it's this way?
Yes, I see the lamppost.
Follow me.
Now, are you convinced, Peter?
Yes, I apologize, Lou, for not believing you.
It's so different. And it's also very cold.
That's why we borrowed these coats from the wardrobe, Susan.
Well, what do we do first?
Explore, of course. Let's go in that direction.
Don't forget where the lamppost is. That's our landmark. We'll need to find it when we wish to return home.
I think we should return home now. It's scary here.
Don't be such a goose, Susan. Where's your sense of adventure?
Whether we stay here or not, we must find Mr. Tumnus.
But you already tried. You couldn't even find his house.
I would have sworn it was right over here.
Hey, look, what's that?
It's a message of some kind. The former occupant of these premises, Farm Thomas, is under arrest and awaiting his trial on a charge of high treason against Her Imperial Majesty, Jadis, Queen of Narnia.
Signed, Prentice Captain of the Secret Police. Long live the Queen.
Oh no,
Who is this Queen, Lou?
she isn't a real queen at all. She's a horrible witch who makes it always winter but never Christmas in Narnia.
It doesn't seem safe here. Why about just going home?
But we must try to rescue Mr. Tumnus. It's my fault he's in trouble.
I suppose Lou was right.
Very well, but this place worries me.
Well, where should we look first?
I think we should look for something to eat.
Oh, you're always thinking about your stomach.
And you always think about your clothes and your hair and how you look. Well, I look like you. Please, you too. Stop acting like brothers.
I just wish I knew Mr. Tumnus was in prison.
Let's go to that castle between those two hills.
Very well.
Perhaps it will be warmer there. What was that? Nothing, scaredy cat. Let's go.
Who's there?
Are you the sons of Adam and the daughters of Eve? Were some of them?
Quick, follow me. We're not safe here. Wait, what do you mean?
Many of the forest creatures are impressed, but some of them are parasites. Quick, follow me. We must get you safely to our king.
Your king?
Aslan.
Aslan.
The very name makes you feel brave and adventurous.
The name is like a delightful strain of music to me.
It warms me up. Makes me feel like summer.
I have a bad feeling like some mysterious horror.
Ed, what's wrong with you? You're acting so strangely.
Well, how else are you supposed to act in a strange place? I say we go to the castle.
I say we go with Mr. Beaver.
I too.
And 3 against 1, Ed. Come on.
Mrs. Beaver, you're here. I found out the sons of Adam and the daughters of Eve. Welcome. I have some food for you. Fresh from the smokehouse outside.
It looks delicious.
Yes, indeed. I'm famished.
We're very grateful for your hospitality. Aren't we, Ed?
I prefer Turkish diet.
What, dear? He said it looks perfect. He's delighted.
How very honored we are to have the children of the prophecy.
What do you mean, children of the prophecy?
I'm not even sure what prophecy means.
It's something that's predicted, Lou. Something that will probably happen.
Oh, what exactly is the prophecy, Mr. Beaver?
It's told in form of rhyme. Wrong will be right when Aslan comes in sight.
At the sound of his roar, sorrows will be no more. When he bares his teeth, winter will meet instead.
When he shakes his mane, he shall spring again.
Who is Aslan? Is he a man?
Certainly not. He's king of the wood, son of the great emperor beyond the sea. Aslan is a lion, the great lion. And we have heard he may be in Narnia even as we speak. If it is true, we'll take you to the stone table so you may meet him.
And to help fulfill the prophecy.
But how do we fit into all of this?
We still don't understand about the prophecy.
But you will. Listen to the restaurant. In Adam's flesh and Adam's bone, since we don't care, parallel, and throne, the evil times will be over and done.
What does that mean, Adam's
humans.
You're the first humans ever to come into Narnia.
What about the queen and the dwarf? Aren't they human? You mean the witch and the dwarf? She'd like it to believe that she's human, but she's not. She's evil through and through. Not a drop of human blood in her.
This character that you mentioned, how many thrones are there?
4, 2 for the sons of Adam.
And 2 for the daughters of Eve.
2 and 2.
It's quite a responsibility.
It's quite a necessity. Can we count on you to help fulfill the prophecy?
Even though the adventure will be filled with danger,
I, for one, am ready.
I too.
And I.
What about you, Ed?
Ed? Edmund, where could he have gone?
Perhaps to get some air.
Do you think he became ill? He hasn't looked well since we got here.
Wait a minute. He mentioned the witch and also a dwarf. We knew nothing of a dwarf. Is there such a person?
Yes. She drives a witch's sleigh.
That means Ed has met them.
And eaten her food, no doubt. He had that look. He is surely under her spell.
Then we must go there.
No, you mustn't go near the witch. She'll turn you all to stone.
But we have to get Ed back. All 4 of us are needed to fulfill the prophecy.
What shall we do?
If as long as indeed in Narnia, we'll take you to the stone table so you may meet him.
And to help fulfill the prophecy.
This is the place, all right.
Oh no, is that it? Oh, I'm afraid so.
It seems the witch has already arrived. There's no time for escape. Be brave, young friends. You in there, make yourself presentable to our esteemed visitor.
It's the dwarf.
I resent that insinuation. I'm no dwarf. I'm an elf.
What's the difference? Either way, the witch is going to come and...
Wait a minute, Peter. There is a difference. An elf, you say?
An elf, I say.
Elves aren't bad at all, if I'm not mistaken.
You are mistaken. He is mistaken. You're Lucy, and you're clever. Very clever, because you know my name. I know.
And you could only know my name, all of our names, if you traveled with the one who knows everybody's name.
Name him. Father Christmas.
Yay! You mean Father Christmas is actually here after all these years?
In the flesh. Or in the birds where, ta-da! Father Christmas!
Ho, 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 ho! I've come at last. Powers of the witch have kept me away for a long time, but lately I've felt stronger, more like myself. That is why I am making my rounds again.
They say that Aslan is on a move.
That must be the answer. Well, are you ready for your gift?
Yeah!
First, Mr. Beaker, I've repaired the dam and mended the leak.
Why, a simple thank you will suffice. Thank you.
And Mrs. Beaker, in the room next to the smokehouse, you will find a brand new sewing machine.
Why,
What he said.
thank you.
Peter, son of Adam,
Yes, sir.
these are for you. They are tools, not toys. Time to use them may be near at hand. Bear them well.
Thank you, sir.
Susan, daughter of Eve. These are for you. Use them only when necessary. And if you're in trouble, blow this horn and help of some kind will come to you.
Thank you, sir.
Lucy, younger daughter of Eve. In this bottle is a cordial made from the juice of the fire flowers. If you or your friends are ever hurt, a few drops of this will restore them. And this dagger is to defend yourself. Be used only when completely necessary.
Thank you, Father Christmas.
Well, we must be on our way. We have many more stops to make. It's wonderful to be working again. Merry Christmas to all, and long live the true king!
Long live the true king! And we too must be on our way. We must travel quietly and cautiously. The witches' spies are everywhere. The gifts of Father Christmas may well be needed before this journey is over. Good. Come, let us go.
If you please, sir, my name is Edmund. I am a son of Adam. I bring news of my brothers and sisters. The Queen wished to see them.
Very well. I shall tell Her Majesty. Meanwhile, you'll stand here if you value your life, or you will be turned to stone like the others in the outer courtyard.
You mean those statues used to be alive?
Yes, until they crossed Her Majesty and paid the price. An enemy of the Queen ultimately becomes a statue of stone. Ha 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 ha!
Well, I'm sure they were all bad to the Queen, or she wouldn't have turned them into a stone statue. She was certainly nice to me. Nicer, I'll bet, than that old Aslan or whatever his name is. I'm sure the others are going to love the Queen. She said she would make Peter a duke and Susan and Lucy duchesses, but she would make me prince, and someday I would be king. I'm going to love it here, staying with the Queen who is so kind and good.
Where's the little fool? How dare you come alone? Did I not tell you to bring the others?
I did my best, Your Majesty. I just wanted you to know that they're here in Narnia, and I'm sure I can bring them to see you right after they've been to see Aslan.
Never speak that name in my presence again.
Yes, Your Majesty.
So he has arrived, has he?
Perhaps it is only a rumor, Your Majesty.
No, it must be true. Everything seems to be getting warmer. Even the snow in the fields are starting to melt. Where are your brothers and sisters right now?
They were at the home of the Beavers, but they may be on the way to meet him.
We must capture the children before they reach that creature.
Capture? But why?
Quiet, you. I shall never allow the prophecy to come true. Never. Dwarf, make ready the sleigh for our journey. We must leave immediately.
Your Majesty, I'm afraid we'll have to walk. The reindeer cannot travel without snow. They'll sink into the mud.
Then we shall go on foot. Fenris Elf, chief of my secret police. You are the fleetest of all my army. Go ahead of us. Overtake the humans before they reach the stone table. Kill anything in your path, especially the beavers for harboring an enemy.
I hear and obey my queen.
Dwarf, tie the hands of this human behind his back and drive him ahead of us with your whip.
With pleasure, Your Majesty.
But Your Majesty, what about my Turkish slut? You said,
Silence, fool!
but I'm hungry.
Enough of this stalling. We must be off. Move, move!
Look, there's a kingfisher. What is that lovely smell?
Can it actually be spring flowers?
No doubt about it. Spring is in the air. It must be getting warmer. When we stopped for a rest back in the meadow, we took our coats off and forgot to put them back on.
Oh, so we did.
Listen. Look.
He's here at last!
Go speak to him.
No, you first.
Sons of Adam before animals.
Very well. Come, let us go. Aslan, we have come.
Welcome, Peter, son of Adam. Welcome, Susan and Lucy, daughters of Eve. Welcome, he-beaver and she-beaver. But where is the other son of Adam?
He has tried to betray his brother and sisters and has joined the White Witch's side. Oh, Aslan.
It was partly my fault. We were arguing. That may have pushed him in the wrong direction.
Please, Aslan, can anything be done to save Edmund?
All shall be done, but it may be harder than you think. Meanwhile, let us all repair to yon pavilion. There you shall find food and drink in abundance. Peter and I shall join you momentarily. Son of Adam,
Yes, Aslan?
look into the distance where Narnia meets the sea. There is a castle.
I can see it.
It is Caravel of the four thrones. If the prophecy is to be fulfilled, you, your brother, and your two sisters shall sit in those thrones.
Yes, Mr. and Mrs. Beaver explained it to us. But don't all four of us have to sit together?
Yes.
Then what about Edmund? What if the White Witch... What was that?
Your sister's horn.
Father Christmas told her to blow it when there was trouble. Something dreadful must be... What is it, Susan?
A monster! It's coming this way!
He's right behind us.
Can you tell who or what it is?
It looks to be. I'm afraid so.
Fenris All, captain of the Rich's secret police.
Aslan, will you protect us from him?
No, but you will.
Me?
Stand back, all of you. Let the prince win his spurs.
Well, so the great Aslan has finally returned. My queen will be interested in this news. But before I go, would you, mighty one, like to test my strength? Are you so afraid of Fenris Ulf that you designate a mere mortal to fight in your stead? No matter. I shall make short of him, just as my queen will dispatch of you and your cowardly crew in a wink of an eye.
Well done, my son. You have given the beast a mortal wound, but let us hope that he reaches the witch before he dies,
But why, Aslan?
so that all of you may follow him and rescue the other son of Adam. Do not fear. Your strength will be in your numbers, and also your faith to accomplish the task. The children will stay here with me.
I think he went in that direction.
Here's his blood trail.
He turned north on that grove of trees. Quickly follow him.
You have forgotten to clean your sword. Now, hand it to me and kneel, son of Adam. Rise up, Sir Peter Fenrisbane. Your new name will tell the world that you are the destroyer of the evil wolf. Always maintain your courage, and remember, always wipe your sword.
Yes, sir.
And now, let us go to the pavilion. If all goes well, they should return with your brother.
It will be difficult to reach the stone table before the unless there were delays along the way. Surely Fenris Ulf will bring word to us soon.
Please, Your Majesty, may we rest just a bit?
No, you young fool! We must continue to move ahead. I said move! What's this?
Your Majesty,
Fenris Ulf, who has done this horrible thing to you?
the other son of Adam, at the bidding of...
No, do not dare to speak the name.
But he is here, at the stone table. Now let me go into yonder thicket where I may rest forever.
Fenris Ulf, my captain, they have slain him.
Now the prophecy will surely come true.
No, there are 4 thrones of Cair Paravel. If only 3 are occupied, the prophecy can never be fulfilled, and he can never rule over Narnia.
Then we had better do what we have to do at once.
Prepare the victim.
No, please, Your Majesty, what are you going to do to me?
The very same that your wretched brother did to my beloved captain. What is that?
The forces of Aslan.
We're outnumbered. Quick, he must disappear.
Is he dead? No, he's all right. He only fainted.
Where are the rich of the dwarf?
Quick, let's get the boy back to Aslan.
Very well, my old adversary. Aslan, Aslan, yes, I can speak the name, for he will soon be mine. The deep magic is on my side. Perhaps he has forgotten the deep magic, but I shall remind him. Dwarf, we must summon our allies to meet us as soon as possible. Call the ghouls, the boggles, the ogres. Bring forth the cruels, the specters, the hags. This is war, and we'll fight with one aim in mind, to end forever the name of Aslan.
I'm worried, Aslan. You should have gone with the others to help rescue Ed.
No, we cannot risk losing more children of Adam and Eve. I have every confidence in those who follow the wolf.
Shh, listen, they're coming back.
Is Edmund with them?
I can't tell. Yes, I think he is.
Edmund!
What happened? Ed, are you all right?
The witch, she was awful.
It's all right, my son. You are among friends now.
You were Aslan?
Yes. Come with me for a moment.
What is he saying to the boy? Whatever it is, it'll be the right and proper thing to say.
Oh, I wish I could hear.
It's only for them to know. Whatever Aslan is telling him, the boy will never forget it.
Here's your brother. There is no need to talk to him about what is past.
I'm sorry, Lou.
It's all right, Edmund.
Susan, we're glad you're safe. Peter, welcome back, brother.
Look, an intruder.
Shall
See
we
who
prepare for
approaches.
battle?
Hold, my son. We shall see what comes to pass.
Look, the intruder carries a white flag. The sign of peace.
Sire, there's a message from the enemy who craves an audience with you.
Let her approach. You appear to come in peace. What is your message?
The Queen of Narnia desires a safe conduct to come and speak with you.
Queen of Narnia, of all the shape.
Peace, Beaver. Tell your mistress that I grant her safe conduct on the condition that she leaves her wand behind at the great oak. That way she can play no magical trick.
The magic she plans requires no trick.
What can she possibly want here?
She's up to no good, I can tell you that.
Brr, I can feel the chill of her presence already.
Shh, there she is.
You have a traitor there, Aslan.
His offense was not against you.
Have you forgotten the deep magic?
Tell me of it.
Tell you what is written on that very table of stone that stands behind us? You know the magic which the Emperor put into Narnia at the beginning of time. You know that every traitor belongs to me, and that for every treachery I have right to kill. And so, that human creature is mine. His life is forfeit to me. His blood is my property. Ha 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 ha.
Come and take him then.
Peace.
Fool! Do you think you can rob me of my rights by mere force? Your master knows what is written. He knows that unless the law is obeyed, all Narnia will be overturned and perish in fire and water.
It is true. I do not deny it.
Oh, this is terrible.
What is to be done?
Will she take the boy?
Oh, Aslan, isn't there something you can do about the deep magic?
No.
Isn't there something you can work against it?
Not against the Emperor's magic. But I will talk to the witch.
You mean a queen?
Be quiet, you toad.
Peace. Peace. Fall back, all of you.
Oh, Edmund.
I wish wish we had never left that wardrobe.
I wish we could go back.
I do too. But we're needed here, now, more than ever.
What are they talking about?
Oh, the suspense is awful.
Do you think he can save the boy?
If anything can possibly be done, Aslan will think of it.
The matter has been settled. The witch has renounced the claim on your brother's blood. Edmund is free.
Yay! One final thing. How do I know your promise will be kept?
You know that when Aslan makes a promise, it will be kept.
Aslan, what did you mean? What promise did you make to her?
Do not be concerned of that. Now, let us all go to Cair Paravel. There you shall camp tonight.
Aslan, are you not coming with us?
Peter, I am needed here. The witch has visits in these parts, and when she is done, you and the others must be prepared for anything, perhaps even a battle of life or death. Now go, join the others. You all need a good night's sleep for whatever tomorrow may bring. Please, go at once.
But you will be there to help us,
I will
won't you?
give you no promise of that. Now go. Children, why did you not go with the others?
We're very worried, Aslan.
We are sure something dreadful was about to happen.
May we stay with you, Aslan, please?
Yes, I will be glad for the company. For a little while. But when I say you need to leave, you must.
Oh, we will.
Thank you, thank you.
Aslan! Dear Aslan, what is wrong?
Are you ill, dear Aslan?
No, I'm sad and lonely. Lay your hands on me so that I might feel your presence. Now, children, you must leave me at this time. If you wish to stay nearby, you may, but you must hide.
But Aslan...
Under no circumstances can you let yourselves be seen.
What is that?
Is it... Oh, but Aslan... What... Oh.
Hide quickly, now.
The fool is here. Bind him fast. Let him be shaved. Look, why, it's only a great big cat after all.
Is that what we were afraid of?
Pussy cat, pussy cat. Hello, stupid pussy cat.
How many mice have you caught today?
Would you like a saucer of milk? Meow, meow. Oh, how can they? The brutes. Muzzle him. Why doesn't he bite off their hands?
He'll never betray the thief magic. The cowards.
You know, he killed them all, but he will not. Now place him on the altar. You two, erect our banner here at the site of our victory. Pussy cat. You think you can win now?
the matter now?
Oh, I can't bear the look of that horrible muzzle. I wonder if I can take it off.
Good work, Lou. I wonder if you can untie him as well. It's no use. The ropes are much too tight.
Look! Ah! What's that? They look like mice. Go away, you little... Wait, can you see what they're doing?
They're nibbling away at the ropes.
Poor little things. I think they're friendly mice. They don't realize that he's dead. They think it'll do some good untying him. Of course it won't. What's that?
Maybe
It was only a storm.
it didn't last very long, but it's very strong. I think the lightning must have hit something around here. I heard a terrible crack.
Well, I just wish it had hit this horrible banner. I'm going to tear it down.
No, Lou. What if the witch comes back and sees you?
Oh, I don't care. She plans to kill us all anyway.
That's true. Here, let me help you. He's gone.
Oh no! Oh no! They might have at least left the body alone.
What does it mean? Has the witch done this too? Is it more magic?
Yes, it is more magic.
Aslan!
Are you not dead, dear Aslan?
Not now.
You're not a ghost?
Do I look like one?
Oh, Aslan, you're real! You're real!
But what does it all mean?
It means that there is an even deeper magic than what the witch knew. Before time began, there was another law written. It said that if any willing victim who had committed no treachery,
Like you?
like me, was killed in the place of a traitor,
Like Edmund?
like Edmund, death itself would start working backwards and the table would crack.
Like now!
Oh, children, I feel my strength coming back. I feel that I am going to roar a very loud roar. Now, let us go and fight the last fight against the witch and her evil forces.
We must hurry, Aslan. The witch and her evil army are looking for the others at this very minute.
Then we shall add more to our own army.
But who else will join us?
Those who wait us at the witch's home.
What are they doing there?
Nothing. At the moment they are only stone statues. But I shall breathe the breath of life into them, and they shall be made whole.
Do you suppose Mr. Thomas is among them?
Was he an enemy of the witch?
Yes, because of me.
Then I am certain he is there.
Oh, I can't wait to see Mr. Thomas again.
You shall. You shall. Now take hold of my mane, both of you. You shall fly to the witch's castle. Away! Away!
Won't be tonight, Peter. It won't be as well. I couldn't fall back to sleep.
By the way, did you see the girls this morning?
No, nor did I see Aslan. I'm worried about them. Where could they be?
Good morning, Peter. Edmund.
Hello. Good morning, Mr. and Mrs. Beaver.
The others are stirring, but no one seems to quite know what to do next.
We need to find Aslan to ask him for guidance. What is that?
If it's the witch in our army, it could be the end for us.
Without Aslan, we are lost.
Yes, but we shall not go down without a fight.
Here, take this dagger. Lucy left it in my care. If this is indeed to be our last day, let it be marked in valor!
minister to the wounded.
But what can I do?
Have you forgotten your gift?
Oh, yes. The cordial that Father Christmas gave me. He said a few drops would restore one to health.
Peter, you are to be commended. You fought bravely against the witch until we arrived.
But Edmund is the real hero. If he hadn't destroyed the witch's magic wand, she'd have turned us all into stone.
It was the least I could do after the wrong I've done.
All have done wrong, Edmund, at one time or another. But to acknowledge that error and try to do better next time is the best way to right that wrong. And that is what you have done.
But Aslan, what about the witch's army?
You will have no fear of them now that their leader is dead. But they'll always be about lurking in forbidden corners. Always be on your guard.
Yes, Aslan.
And now, the only duty remaining is to crown the new rulers of Narnia.
Yay!
I wish I could do it right now, this very spot, but I cannot. For the crowns are at Cair Paravel. We shall have to wait until we get there, for that is where they are.
No, we're not, Lord Aslan, they're here. Mr. Tumnus.
After you freed me at the witch's castle, I ran as fast as my hopes could carry me to get the crowns. I suspected they would be needed here.
I suspect you just wanted to avoid the battle with the witch.
What good would a fawn be in a fight? I know it's Thomas the Crumbler, not Thomas the Terrible.
Thank you, Tumnus, for your thoughtfulness, whatever the motive. And now, let the coronation begin. King Peter.
King Peter.
Queen Susan.
Queen Susan.
King Edmund.
King Edmund.
Queen Lucy.
Queen Lucy. Long live the kings and queens of Narnia.
And now, let us all repair to Cair Paravel, and the coronation celebration will begin.
Aslan, will you not be there too?
Momentarily, for a little while. But now, join the others and go in peace. Cair Paravel has been dark and empty for much too long. Yes, I will join the others for a little while, for I have many other jobs to do, beginning with the one right here. The children will rule for a long time, but the time will come when they need to return from whence they came. The lamppost will be their guide.
You played so very nicely at Cair Paravel, Mr. Tumnus. You enchanted us all.
Thank you, Mrs. Beaver, but I'm afraid I stayed there much too long.
As did we all.
But it was so hard to leave. The feasting, the dancing, the music, day after day, month after month.
And with such good rulers leading us too.
They've certainly earned their new names.
King Peter the Magnificent.
Queen Susan the Gentle.
King Edmund the Just.
Queen Lucy the Valiant.
You know, it occurred to me, not to see Aslan for a while.
Oh, he comes and goes. One day you'll see him, another you won't.
And of course he has other duties in other countries to do.
Just as we all do. Goodbye, Mr. Tumnus. I have chores to do.
And I have dams to build.
And I have tunes to play. Goodbye.
Yes, a very dense thicket filled with briars and underbrush.
Yes, but we shall not turn back. As kings and queens, we always achieve what we set out to accomplish.
Our brother is right.
Before we pursue the white stag further, I suggest we take off our robes and crowns so they will not become torn or damaged in Jan's picnic.
Yes, we shall leave them here until we return.
This lamp on this post woke as strangely upon me, as if I had seen it before in a dream.
I feel the same. It seemeth to me that a strange adventure lies on that side of the lamppost.
And in the name of Aslan, let us go and take the adventure that shall fall to us.
Wait for us, good brother and sister. Brother, this lamppost worketh strangely upon me, as it did with Lucy and Edmund.
I too feel its strange effect.
You're in the thicket, of course. No, we're not. We're in a wardrobe. Wardrobe? Yes, the wardrobe. I'd forgotten all about it. Yes, me too.
The children will find their way to Narnia again. Perhaps not through the wardrobe, but there are other paths that lead to Narnia. Oh yes, they will return someday. For once a king in Narnia, always a king. Once a queen, always a queen. It is important that they return, for good people need good rulers, and good rulers need good people. That perhaps is the deepest magic of all.